If you're ready to finally be done with all of your clutter and get rid of absolutely everything that's been in your way, today I'm going to share 7 of the most effective, maybe a little bit unusual, but super powerful things that you can do that'll make it way easier for you to let all of that stuff go. So let's get started. If you're new here, I'm Claudat. I'm a Modern Feng Shui Master, and 20 years ago, I founded an entire method and school of Feng Shui unlike anything else in the world. Everything we do here is super powerful, wildly creative, and it works. And I spent most of last year doing a radical declutter. And I made a whole video about it. It's here, but I can tell you right now, it changed my life completely. I've been decluttering forever and ever, but when I finally went deeper and let go of absolutely everything that was in my way, I had $40,000 worth of gifts alone just land in my house and in my life. And I'm so passionate about you having this experience because decluttering is one of the most powerful ways to supercharge your money and abundance, to bring in incredible great fortune, to get unstuck creatively, and to experience new beliefs and higher self-esteem and more confidence. And the list goes on and on and on. And yet it's hard to let things go. On a basic level, it's hard to let things go because we are energetically attached to them. You can be energetically attached to things you don't even like, you don't even want. I know almost all of you watching this have something in your closet, something in your desk, something you don't like, you don't want, and yet somehow you reason with yourself that you should hold on to it, that you should keep it for some reason. We don't know why. None of it makes sense. So I don't want to give you one specific reason to you why you're holding on to your stuff, but I can give you one principle to kick this off that's going to change the way you think about decluttering forever. Decluttering is energy work. I know that for some of you, when you hear the words energy work, you think of crystals or sound baths or healers or meditations or retreats or spiritual practice, and all of that is wonderful and amazing. But the most powerful, practical, doable, essential part of energy work is releasing the things that don't belong in your life. Your clutter weighs things down in your space, and we want to lighten up the environment so it's easier for you to not also get weighed down when you start letting it go. When you start rifling through papers or going through a bin full of stuff, you can start to feel your energy sink. To keep your energy high and light while you're decluttering, before you get started, open up a window or put on a fan. And if you don't have a fan and it's too cold to open up a window, start clapping in the corners and keep clapping in every corner and even throughout the room. And as you're clapping, imagine that all of the stuck energy in the room starts to flow and things feel lighter and lighter. The next thing that you can do that's super powerful is to use your breath as a form of release as you are letting things go. What I like to do when I'm shredding up papers or dumping things that I've been really attached to is to take a few deep breaths and longer exhales. So really let yourself exhale all the air out. You can even shake your hands out while you do this. Let your whole body more deeply release. You can feel all that energy of that clutter leaving your body. What happens when we get overwhelmed is we can tense up and hold on to our breath, but that's like holding on to that stagnant energy. For those of you who meditate, you might do a little meditation before or after you declutter, which brings me to the next one. If you're someone who loves to do spiritual work or energy work, you can treat your decluttering time as a sacred ritual, because it is truly a self-care and self-love action to let all this stuff go. You might turn on some great music that makes you feel relaxed, or switch on an aromatherapy diffuser, or just declare out loud before you begin that this is going to be a sacred time for you where you are unblocking your life, because that's what you're doing. And as you get into your decluttering itself, remind yourself that this is not just a chore or an obligation or something that you should do. This is something that is going to make your life exponentially better. Oftentimes I find that the energy that you use to do something is much more important than how much of it you do, which brings me to the next point. If you want to really soar in your decluttering and let go of a lot of stuff, please pace yourself. When I say I was decluttering all through last year, I mean it. I was decluttering all through last year. I know that you might want to get rid of some things really quickly, and that's fine, but think about it this way. If you do 15 minutes a day of decluttering every single day, you're going to do twice as much decluttering as if you did 2 big 2-hour decluttering sessions. Now, what I've found from decluttering with thousands of people over the last 20 years is that when you do 15 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day or small sessions every single day, or at least every day, give yourself a break. You're not going to declutter every day of your life. But when you do these small sessions and you're really consistent, you're going to build higher energy, you're going to build better habits, and ultimately you're going to stay clutter free. If you just do a big, massive declutter all at once, you may not actually make the shifts that you need to make to keep yourself clutter free. If you do just big sessions of decluttering, you run the risk of burning out, getting overwhelmed, and possibly just abandoning the whole project. So slow and steady wins the race. Now here's a great energetic tip for you. After you declutter a room, light a candle and imagine that the candle flame is burning off any stagnant energy that's left behind, any of the old stuff of that clutter. You're just burning off any of the bad vibes so that your space can be higher and lighter and brighter. Just burn a candle for like 10 minutes, relax, enjoy what you've done. This next tip is incredibly helpful, especially when you've had a day where you've let go of a lot of heavy energy stuff, and that is to take a salt bath or a revitalizing shower. If you choose to take a salt bath, just put a cup or 2 of sea salt in a bathtub. You can use Epsom salt. You can even use baking soda. That's another great cleanser for your auric field. And take a bath for about 20 minutes and you will feel this great refresh and recharge. If you don't have a bathtub or you don't like taking baths, you can similarly take a shower afterward and imagine that the shower water is cleansing and recharging your energy field. It can be shockingly exhausting to let go of certain things. You didn't expect that you would have such a reaction or such emotions. It seems so illogical, but it's not. It's totally normal. I've seen it so many times, and taking really good care of yourself, and especially getting into a salt bath or doing a great big revitalizing shower will help a lot. The final one I'm going to share with you today, and this is the most powerful one, so I'm glad you stuck around for it, that is to envision the life that you are stepping into as you are decluttering the stuff that's in your way. If you declutter and keep in your mind the vision of the life that you are stepping into, you will let go of 10 times more than you normally would. Now, if you have lots of goals or you want to really supercharge this, grab your vision board and put it out while you are decluttering, and keep looking at your vision board and affirming that as you let all this stuff go, you are manifesting this great big vision in your life. If you don't have a vision board yet, below, linked in the comment section, you will find the free Feng Shui Vision Board workshop for this year, and you will love the whole process. It'll walk you through creating a vision board using all of these Feng Shui principles. That's super powerful. And even if you have a vision board, you can check that out, and it might help you to upgrade your vision board. If you have a beautiful vision of how your life will soon be, why would you want to hang on to a bunch of old pillows or old dresses or old shoes or anything else that's just weighing you down? And the thing is, it's not just the stuff, it's the energy, the old energy. You don't need that old energy. It's time to let it all go. If you have questions, comments, anything you need, please let me know below. I'm making these videos in response to lots of your questions, especially about decluttering, and I'm always happy to help. And if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Share it with your friends if you're decluttering with them. That could be another way to get the momentum going. And if you want to learn to design homes that make dreams come true in this revolutionary way, Feng Shui School, the School of Intention Professional Feng Shui Certification Program, is now open for early registration, and there is a link in the comment section, also pinned below, to learn more and join us. This whole channel is full of videos for you to explore. Have so much fun, and I'll be back soon.